Hi, I'm Becca and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you how to make these adorable Christmas drop earrings. They're really fun and easy and quick to make. I've already showed you how to make these Christmas tree beads in another video, which I'll link in the description box. And all you need is some hearing hooks, some crystals and a bit of wire, and that's all you need. So let's get into it and get started. Okay, so to make our little Christmas tree earrings, we're going to need one of the Christmas tree beads that I've showed you how to make in a previous video. I'll link that in the description box below so that you can watch that if you've not already seen it, and then you can come back and make the pair of earrings. And so yeah, need one of those. Just this one I'm using is the one that I've put the eye pin in at the top. I reinforced the pin in between with some E6000 just to make sure that it doesn't come out. I just left the eye pin in, just put a little bit either side and then just let it dry, and now it's really strong and it won't come out. And you'll need an earring hook depending on whichever one that you're wanting to use, and I've got one 5mm clear crystal, and then I've got two red ones as well. So that's all you need. And then you need two head pins, and then you just need probably about I'd say a 2-inch piece of soft metal wire. I think it's about a 32 or a 34 gauge. It didn't actually come with a gauge on the box, but I got it from the range, and it's just cheap craft stuff. It's just for making the link part here that connects the tree to the earring hook. Right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to create a loop at the end of the piece of wire that we've got. So we're just going to take some round nose pliers and we're just going to curl it around and hold the wire there. If it's better for you to do it not with your fingers, you can also hold it in one hand with the pair of flat nose pliers and then bend it round using that. Because it's so soft, I'm just doing it this way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to latch on my little Christmas tree. So as you can see now, there's a bit of a gap. Now what I'm going to do is just carry on taking it around with my round nose pliers and close up the gap. Now this is when I need it, because it's slipping in my fingers, because if you can see, my hands don't want to stay still. So I'm trying to do it as best as I can because I'm used to doing it close up to me, so when I'm on the camera it's a little harder because I've got to try and do it in mid-air and further away from me than I usually do. So I'm just trying to grab hold of it and curl it around so it closes that gap up, and then you can use your flat nose pliers if it's come a little twisted. Oop, if you can manage to hold on to it, just to squeeze them together just to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. If you want to tight a loop round, then obviously just keep turning the wire until you've got the loop as small as you want it to go. But that's all that we're needing to do. And then now what we need to do is just pop our clear crystal on, or whatever colour you're using, and then we're going to do the same again. Pick up the right tool, and then I'm just going to hold a little way away from the crystal, have it sort of about 2/3 way down with my round nose pliers, and I'm going to bend it away from me, move it a little bit more, then bend it towards me, and then that's going to make another loop which we are going to put our earring hook onto. So as you can see here, I don't know how well you can see it, but see here there's like, oh sorry, there's a little gap in between the crystal and the wire even. So it might be easier to understand when I put the hook on. And then you just want to take your earring hook, slide it down there so it joins it there, and then then do the same as what you did with adding on the Christmas tree. Either just carry on bending it round until you've got it as small as you want the loop, and just take your round those pliers there and just close up the gap. Now what I like to make sure I do is just make sure that it's not going to come away from the earring hook. I'm just going to twist the metal, keep saying metal, wire around a little bit more. So as you can see at the moment, this piece is just over the top of the wire that's got the crystal on. So I'm just going to curl it a little bit round that, just so it's got that added security. Okay, and then just want to take your wire cutters and then just make sure you don't clip your crystal. Just cut it off at the base and just as close as you can. Oops, sorry. As close to the base as you can get it. I put my hand over it so I don't get the metal shooting at me. Not the sharpest of these, oh, there we go. So then we've got our just our drop earring now. So we've got two loops on at either end of the wire that the crystal's on. If your wire's sticking out a little bit where you've just cut it, you can just take your round those pliers and flatten it out. And then that will just stop it, anything getting snagged on them. There's not that much there, it's me, I don't think anybody's going to get the skin coat on them. Right, so the next part is, so take one of your head pins and your crystals and then thread it onto the head pin, and then we're going to do the same process with the loop as what we did with the Christmas tree. Okay, so we've got our little loop there, and then you want to thread it through the bottom loop that we've just made to attach the crystal and the tree together, and then I'm just going to hold the loop with my flat nose pliers, and then I'm going to twist this round. Thought it would be easier showing you with my smaller tools, but I seem to be dropping them a bit more than the larger ones. There we go. So we've got a little loop, and we just need to snip off the wire like we did before. Okay. So I'll go and do the other one and then we'll be done. There you have your lovely little dangle Christmas tree earrings. Really easy to do. Can make loads of these in a sitting. The most time consuming bit is just making the little Christmas tree beads, but they're fun to do on one day, and you could do the wiring up on a different day. So maybe you're doing these for a school fair that your children's going to, or you're doing your own fair and you're wanting to make things to sell, or you want to put them as a stocking filler or just give them to somebody as a friend, or you just want to wear them yourself. They are really fun and easy to make. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I've inspired you to have a go at making some of these yourself. If you've enjoyed the video, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be appreciated. And if you've not subscribed, if you'd consider subscribing, that would be appreciated too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!